Carlo Acutis is often called the first millennial to be sanctified by the Catholic Church, and his story has captivated people around the world. Born in London in 1991 and raised in Milan, Italy, Carlo grew up like many other kids of his generation. He loved video games, technology, and spending time online. But unlike most of his peers, he used the internet as a tool for evangelization and to bring people closer to God. From a young age, Carlo had a special love for the Eucharist. He often said that the Eucharist was his highway to heaven. While many teenagers were busy with distractions, Carlo made it his mission to attend daily Mass, pray the Rosary, and spend hours in Eucharistic adoration. His deep devotion gave him strength, and he wanted to share this treasure with others. Carlo was also a gifted programmer. Using his skills, he created a website cataloging Eucharistic miracles from around the world. He dedicated months of his short life to this project, hoping that anyone, regardless of where they lived, could see concrete evidence of God's presence in the Eucharist. That website is still online today and continues to inspire countless people. Although Carlo was very devout, he was also relatable. He played soccer, enjoyed making videos, and loved animals. Friends recall that he had a joyful personality and always tried to help those around him, whether it was defending classmates who were bullied or assisting the poor. For Carlo, holiness was not about withdrawing from the world, but about living everyday life with God at the center. In 2006, when he was only 15 years old, Carlo was diagnosed with an aggressive form of leukemia. Even while suffering greatly, he offered up his pain for the Church and for the Pope. His faith and courage during his final days left a lasting impression on everyone who knew him. On October 12th of that year, Carlo passed away, but not before leaving behind a testimony of holiness that feels remarkably modern and accessible. In 2020, Pope Francis beatified Carlo Acutis in Assisi, the city of St. Francis, whom Carlo admired deeply. His body rests there today, dressed in jeans and sneakers, symbolizing the holiness that can exist in ordinary life. Carlo shows us that sanctity is not reserved for the distant past, but is possible here and now, even in the digital age. What makes Carlo's story so powerful is how he lived with authenticity. He did not abandon his love of technology, but instead used it for God's glory. He reminds us that holiness is not about rejecting who we are, but about redirecting our gifts and passions toward love, service, and truth. In a world where many young people struggle to find meaning, Carlo shines as a reminder that a life rooted in God can be joyful, creative, and inspiring. Carlo's legacy challenges us today. How do we use our time online? Do we allow technology to consume us? Or do we use it to share goodness and truth? Carlo proved that even the internet can be a path to God if we use it wisely. His life invites us to reflect on our priorities and to rediscover the centrality of the Eucharist in our daily lives. So, as we remember Blessed Carlo Acutis, let us take inspiration from his words and his witness. He once said, "We are all born originals, but many die as photocopies. The choice is ours whether to live authentically as children of God or to simply copy what the world presents to us." May his life remind us to embrace holiness in our daily routine, to seek the Eucharist as our source of strength, and to bring light into the digital spaces we inhabit. If you want to know more stories of saints who can inspire your own journey of faith, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share this video. Together we can spread the lives of those who show us what it means to follow Christ in every age.